Alright guys, it's like 4 AM. I'm going in for my 500th kill. I've died like 10 times tonight as well, but hopefully this will be fun, just to finish my Slayer task. And let's go, let's get that spider leg top and the pet. Alright, come on. This is it, 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 this is it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. I need a spider leg top. If I go 500 kills with just 3 spider leg tops, I'm gonna. What the hell? What the hell? Come on, come on, come on. No, don't hit me, don't hit me. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. 500. I did it. I freaking did it, guys. And it's been 500 kills. But no pet. Not even the first pet, despite re-rolling a quarter of all the drops I've got. It's been a very sad time indeed. Especially since I so badly want the Araxxi pet, but at least now I know that when I get the first pet, the chance of the second pet will only be 3 in 500 because I've hit the threshold twice, and that's thanks to all this no-lifing I've done. Hopefully I'll hit the threshold 3 times when I reach 600. But yeah, the other result of getting to 500 is of course this wonderful loot video, which I'm really looking forward to the price check of when we get to that point. Well, how did my journey start? Many of you may know from 2 vids ago, which you can check out now on screen I guess, that I tend to die a lot at Araxxor, and when I say a lot I mean a hell of a lot. In fact, it took 22 attempts over the first 2 days after the release to even get my first kill, and I'd probably say, without attempting to make myself sound any less newbie than I am, that if I didn't die or fail kills I'd probably be close to 800 kills on the counter by now. And that is the sad truth of my Araxxi experience, I guess. But with that horrendous tendency to keep dying also comes some insane luck. Just a couple of days after release actually, I got the web, which was my first ever drop from Araxxi, and I really wanted to buy the stick and sell it, but unfortunately I just could not buy the leg for close to a bill, despite putting an offer close to a bill, selling off most of my bank at the time, and I didn't want to risk buying it for any higher than a bill for fear of making a huge loss. But I did get my last leg piece soon after my loot from 100 Araxxi video, which I did back in August, and I believe I sold it for between 300 and 350 mil, which was just like, wow, this boss is really gonna be my lucky one, because none of the others had been at that point. And so I just kept going and kept getting lucky with the leg pieces. Me and my friend Truly Guthix actually got our first ever successful duo down, and it also happened to be his first ever Araxxor kill, which is just something to be really proud of for him, because how many times can he say that my first ever Araxxor kill was actually a duo, and duos were bloody hard, especially when we were so newbie at the time. But overall it's really inefficient to duo, honestly, since failure is pretty much guaranteed if your partner fails and you just get hit so much, and really the time it takes to do the kill is not really that much better than the time it takes to do a solo kill, which is sad I guess, but it's the truth. For the most part I have preferred ranged, since it's very reliable and it's not too much DPS. It's not such high DPS that you can literally kill yourself on the reflect, even though I've done that a lot, but let's forget about that and move on, because that just brews some really bad memories. But the first time I tried meleeing, I went all out with the Blood Nihil, after being inspired by Damcat's videos that he did, and I did this at Runefest. You may have heard the story, but Canman basically bedoodled it with James of Runeshock sitting behind us, and I got a spider leg middle, second ever melee kill. And that wasn't the end of my luck though. I've had back-to-back spider leg pieces, and also a kill where I got a web and a leg piece in the same kill, which was absolutely insane. But unfortunately at this time people didn't believe me, because there was no announcement for spider leg piece. But the point at which I seriously started going for my long-term goal of the Araxxi pet was when, well, they released the pets, of course. in early January, and this made me get more focused and determined to start farming this boss. In fact, you may have seen a lot of my streams on Twitch over the past 2 months or so, where I just camped Araxxi for hours at a time, trying to go for my first 300% enrage kill, which took me like 3 attempts, where I got to like some 260% twice and then gave up because I kept failing. But eventually I got to 300 after a lot of failures. At 300%, I wanted to get a kill starting at 300%. So yeah, I made sure I didn't log off despite it being like 2 AM at the time, because otherwise my enrage would have reset, and it was really worth it. Mainly I did it because I thought it would maximize my pet chance, but then I realized that it's actually based on the amount of enrage you increase Araxxor by during the kill rather than what you started at, if that makes sense. But it didn't make sense eventually, because it didn't really promote farming that way. So well, unless you were willing to splash 5 mil or so on the pheromone to reset your enrage. But I did manage to get my enrage up to 511% by running around the room once, which was quite fun actually. And I think I maxed out my pet chance for 1 kill by running around in phase 4 so much after starting the kill at 0% enrage, so like the maximum amount of enrage that I could increase Araxxor by. I think the pet chance was 1 in 278 at the time, and I believe the max is 1 in 250, so it was a really fun moment to get that close. But I gotta say, after doing so many kills on path 1 than on any other path, I've grown used to killing those minions, and my favourite rotation has to be 1 and 3. It may be quite surprising because most people would say 2 and 3, but I like 1 and 3 because the acid is such a pain and fails me so many kills when I get to those massive enrage levels, and I prefer consistency over like speed of kills. Definitely consistency. So yeah, I love that rotation. It's very relaxing. There's no threat of acid making Araxxi deal ridiculous damage in phase 4, which is usually what fails me kills, but a lot of my friends and viewers on Twitch have helped me out with phase 4 tactics, and I've had a lot of success getting consistent kills at high enrage levels with these tactics, so I'm very, very grateful for them and to them for that. All in all, it's been a blast, and hopefully a new high enrage farming guide will find its way to you guys in the coming weeks. Onto the price check then.
Okay guys, first of all, a big apology because I'm currently recording this while I'm on holiday, so I don't have my mic with me. The plan was to record this while I was at home just before my holiday, but I didn't have the time, so I have to do it now. I don't know, it's going to sound absolutely horrendous, but that's just the way it is. We've got to deal with it, and most importantly, I was able to collect all of the loot, except for a couple of things which I'll mention. One thing being the fact that the spider leg pieces could not be sold, since I did not have the top piece to make the full leg. And so yeah, I've made 3 bows so far, almost got the 4th, which is my 4th leg, which will be a knock staff when I get the spider leg top. And 4 mil in cash, which is from the cash drops, which is quite rare actually, so that's the reason why it's only 4 mil. The rest of it should be pretty accurate. They released a pheromone after my 350th kill, which is why I've only got 3 of those drops. By the way, it'll only either drop the pheromone or the Araxxi arrows, which are obviously like 10 times or 15 times or something more common than the pheromone. The point is that most of the cash does come from the legs, and it does depend a lot on luck, but obviously it will average out over time if you do a lot of kills like I've done. And say I've got 200 to 250 mil extra cash from the price check here, because at the time I sold these bows, which I rebought just for this PC, the time I sold these bows they were about, well, 200 to 250 mil extra, putting all 3 together. Taking the imaginary value, in quotation marks, of the leg pieces and the eye that I've got, it comes out to 250 mil. So that's 1.4 bill and 500 kills, which is 2.8 mil per kill. Absolutely insane. So 1.4 bill and 500 kills, as opposed to 850 mil in 1k rocks kills. So this is the best money maker, assuming you don't die like me. But overall, I've had a great time, and hopefully I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll be doing 1k, but we shall see.